gotta get it, get it.
Goes huge for the 4-piece. He's on a 7 streak right now. Make it 8.
Oh my goodness, the misfortune Falcons.
C'est pour ça qu'elle refait des sur la barre et le tire de l'autre bout du terrain.
No one's able to stay alive for Waterloo as St. Clair throws down the ultimate.
It is not even the 1, 2, 3.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Conestoga Canadian Nationals run carries on throughout the rest of the week. Yesterday we had some fun action, Rocket League and Valorant kicking us off, but today we head into something we haven't seen yet. It's Overwatch tonight. Welcome in. I'm Leaf, and I'm hanging out with Cove.
Yes, we got Overwatch. I heard we had some wins, at least one win yesterday.
That's good to know.
Yes.
Wait, oh, you like for Overwatch?
No, I mean for our streams.
Oh, yeah. Oh, we had two wins yesterday.
You were talking about what we got going on in the Nationals, and we're going to keep the action rolling today. We got the Overwatch Academy team playing today against TMU, and hopefully they will play some good Overwatch for us to watch.
All right. Hopefully. Honestly, I'm hoping that it's not good. I'm hoping that it's an absolute domination by the Condors, and it's the worst Overwatch you've ever seen from our opponents. That is my hope, actually.
Well, yes. That's such a... I'm going to take the positive spin. Let's hope for the best Overwatch you've seen of your entire life from our guys. Let's just hope for some mediocre play from the enemies, and you know.
All right, okay.
Yeah. Let's prop up our guys who are capable.
We'll give them something mediocre.
I mean, every single time I've been in the Esports Hub and I've seen these guys, they have gotten hype every single time. This is one of the more passionate teams I think we have in Conestoga.
That's good to hear. Because I personally have not seen them in action yet. I've obviously seen the other squads a significant amount of times, but I don't think I've ever seen. I mean, I've seen these guys sitting in the hub for sure, but I haven't seen them sat at these seats. At least not this semester. There might have been in the first one like a year ago. But yeah, no, not this semester.
No, I know I haven't watched them play. I just know that whenever I'm in the hub and I hear people yelling, I get told, "Oh, that's the Overwatch 2 team. Okay. Don't worry about it."
I was going to say, or the COD team. So
ooh, the COD team. The COD team is quite passionate.
Those guys get really loud too. Anyways, it's GSL today. All of our Canadian nationals across the week are GSL started off. So basically, win 2, get yourself into the playoff bracket, and you're good to go. Nice, beautiful seed. You got that extra life, though, if you do end up losing. So in the top there, Conestoga and TMU will be facing off. The loser that will drop down to face off the loser of York and Douglas, where the winner of the York and Douglas will go up to face the winner of Toronto and Conestoga. Again, you want to keep that extra life if you can into the second round. Win this one nice and handy. That way, if you do lose the next one, you got a second chance. But why not cruise on through? We already have 2 teams cruising on through 2-0 into their playoff brackets. Let's do it with Overwatch 2.
Yeah, you don't want to see it. I mean, we were talking about before. We want to see some bad Overwatch in the sense of blowouts. I'd like to see us not drop a game, but of course we are caster cursing them as we speak.
Yeah, well, there's our Valorant squad right now. Again, it was pretty straightforward. A nice 2-0 into the second one. Our second match obviously has yet to be played because Valorant's a lot longer. Rocket League, though, on the other hand, much quicker game. they were able to cruise on through their games because they went 3-0 and 3-0. They messed around a little bit, but it was pretty dominating. Fanshawe, you could argue, gave them a challenge, but I talked to them after, and they said, no, we were just throwing. We were goofing around.
I mean, they swept their way through the bracket.
Yeah.
That's got to mean something, you know?
Yeah, well, I mean, realistically, across the board, the Condors, while maybe we don't have the best teams in all areas, we definitely have a really high average in terms of our squads, especially our varsity squads, but even our academy squads too. Yeah, I mean, you've seen it with our COD academy squad. Those guys, while in the lowest division, just swept on through. It was a 6-0 in their groups, and then they went into their NACE playoffs and then just swept on through as well. They've lost, I think they dropped a total of, I think it was 3 maps throughout the entire thing out of a total of 20-something. Yeah, no, it was. So all of our teams are relatively based and should, in most of these scenarios, hit at least a top 5 is what I'm expecting. Now, obviously, I don't have knowledge of whether that'll happen with our Overwatch Academy squad here, but I do think across the board, we're aiming for top 5 in most situations.
And I'm a firm believer that if you are top 5, then you have just as good a chance to win as any other team in that top 5, because who's to say what happens come playoff time? There's a reason that you're there, and every single team being top 5 it's unique. It's something that not a lot of schools can boast that they have. I mean, there's a select few that are very good in all the sports. Yeah, I wasn't going to say
you
I
know
was
what
going
the
to
difference
Baltimore
is?
it.
The difference between us and St. Clair, though, is we got homegrown. We're not importing from other countries, right? Like, I guess Rochelle, I guess.
Yeah.
We cheated with Rochelle there. But the rest of the squad, that's only 1/3 of that roster. The rest are 2. But, for the most part, our squads are right here. Actually, we had a COD event over the past over the weekend there. Brock eventually shut us down. Frizzy's in the back right now, and he's probably not happy that I'm bringing this up, but they did lose after the bracket reset there. But one of the casters was saying that how he really appreciated what the Condors are doing with that team, and the fact that you look at something like St. Clair Saints, where they are bringing in those outsourced talent, whereas the Condors have such a solid team with what we have here, right?
And
biggest thing would be Neb, I guess, that we brought in, but
yeah, but even then,
that's not the same degree as
a lot of other programs have. And one of the big things I've gotten from interviewing a lot of the players is that they say, I joined Conestoga, learned we had a team, and signed up for it. That's Lopaczynski, the captain of our League of Legends team. That was Chunk, the captain of the Rocket League team. These guys are just going to Conestoga to learn at the end of the day, and these are college athletes, which college comes first. They're students.
Right. Yeah, and again, I just like that we also just just have these. And I'm getting word in that Frizzy and Jay were scouted, but not from Argentina or Chile or anything. But that's what I like. It's just it feels like we're building this up from more of a hey, let's have fun attitude, and that's why you mentioned before with the atmosphere that the Overwatch team has. We've seen it with a lot of our other teams as well. That at the end of the day, they're having a lot of fun out there. And if you were importing from like tier 2, tier 1 level stuff, you're going to get just inherently a lot more of a competitive, potentially disastrous situation.
I mean, it happened in the real world. If you want to throw it back to Team Liquid from back in the day when they brought in Simple, that fell apart. But it's always something that I like to look at Conestoga, and as someone who spends time just in the Esports Hub, who spends time in and around these buildings, who goes to school with a lot of these guys, there's a culture being built. And a lot of these guys will be gone within the next 2, 3, 4 years, but that culture will remain.
It's being the culture.
It's being held up by the people that are here every single day, and it's getting passed down. You can see it happening between every single team. They're getting closer than they ever have. And I don't know if I can't speak on any other schools, but I think that might be something special to Conestoga.
That's what I'm looking for today.
Yeah.
Overwatch team, give us some culture.
Give us the culture.
I want the most culture you got tonight.
Give us a culture spelled with a W, please. I don't know where you fit that in. It's silent.
Culture.
Culture.
Maybe. We'll think about that. We'll
get there. Maybe we'll just
later.
silently throw it on the ends. But W is always what I like to see, even in spelling mistakes.
Yeah. So hopefully, again, as I said, bad play from TMU. That's what I'm hoping on the other side of the board here. Because otherwise, well, it's also potentially going to be a nice long one. So, ladies and gentlemen, you better be getting strapped in here, because as we face off, there's 5 potential maps in our first series here, in our first game, sorry. A game consists of the 5 maps, and their series is going to be 2. So, yeah, that maybe keep it close in the first one, then go 3-0 in the second. How about that? I'll give you that one.
That would make, just as long as it's exciting, at the end of the day, I'm buckled in. I'm ready.
If you like large, bright graphics on your screen, then Overwatch will be exciting for you, because that's what happens. Things are going to fly. We're going to see a lot of abilities and stuff happen everywhere. And I'm going to tell you right now, bet you half these characters I have no idea, because I haven't played in 5 years. We got to get that disclaimer out there right away.
Now, I may or may not have just Googled Overwatch heroes, so I will try to educate myself. But hey, there's going to be a lot going on apparently.
Yeah, I definitely. Again,
so we'll see what goes on here.
I'm glad to see that there are still a few that are familiar faces here. But
I see McCree.
Well, yeah, you're not supposed to call him that anymore.
Apologies. What do we call him?
He's gun guy.
Cowboy man.
Cowboy. I think that's actually what they're supposed to call him.
Okay, Cowboy.
I don't care. Call him what you want. That's his name.
Hey, Cowboy McGee for all Cowboy McGee
Cowboy
seems less problematic.
All right, let's just put them both together there.
Gun guy is Soldier 76. Come on now. We all know this.
That's fair enough. Do you like to see the Reapers?
I always love
part of it, though.
Reaper.
He's such a cool guy.
Just very fun character to play as.
Guy, you know? Anyways, shoot people. What game mode is this? Is this control? Start things off. Yeah. So you just got to get on the point. This is the one I used to play this.
Yeah. Classic Overwatch. Some Overwatch 1 classics, originals here. I remember playing this on the Xbox One back in the day when it came out. When it was called a Team Fortress 2 clone. Yep. And look at it, still around.
I was about to ask where they were going there. That was off the map, Big Bun. That was not a part of the playable area, play space. Doesn't look like it's going well for us, by the way. I just wanted to mention.
Yeah, the blue
it's 44-0 right now.
Yeah, the blue team is Toronto Metropolitan, which is unfortunate. We were told before this that apparently the enemy team was going to come out, see who we were playing as, go right back to their spawn, change characters, and it was not going to be fun. So we're seeing it here, 60% against. Not very fun.
Yeah, I did mention some sweeps here. At this rate, it's going to be the other way, but you know, you never know what game mode maybe these guys are preferring.
It's true. We see it with the COD players all the time. That sometimes some game modes come easier to them. This one, maybe you caster cursed it a little bit. Maybe I, as well, caster cursed it a little bit. I am a lot of fighting off the map here. Solo dying.
Is there no mini map? How is there no mini map in a game? I thought they used to have a mini map, because I used to watch, well, very briefly, just to watch the Overwatch League. And they had a minimap, but they must have had a custom.
Yeah, had to for audience viewing pleasure. Which would make a lot of sense, as it is part of the game to not have a map, apparently.
Oh, yeah, for the players, of course. I'm talking about us, spectator.
It's a great point.
I'd like to know what the heck is going on.
We have gotten some points on the board here, 26%, just like that. Back the other way, as looks like a tap is on the board there, big fun.
Yeah, hit your shots. Hit your shots. Mr. Cry going off.
Yeah, it looks like they gotta get on the point here. Last few seconds, Reaper making his way on, resets the overtime timer. They're actually, they're putting up a little bit of a fight here. They might be able to
99%.
They might be able to kick them off the point, get a little 75%er back in their favor. It does not look like it, bro.
Yeah. No, they're still there.
And they reset it
I don't think it's going to last too long, though. Unless they get a triple going on, they're probably not.
Oh, baby? A triple?
No, or triple, but a trickle. Yeah. The best thing you could have done there is try to have your opponent trickle, but they had so much time. They had 75% or 74% left to go. that they would have just waited for spawns and not trickled anyways. So the Condors having to hold that at 99 was pretty much just a guaranteed defeat.
I gotta respect the last second effort though. Always gotta respect.
Oh,
that.
never give up.
John Cena.
I thought his thing was you can't see me.
That as well.
Okay.
This thing's also hustle, loyalty, and respect.
Bro, dude needs to get a consistent branding effort going on.
No, that's multiple different T-shirts, multiple different sales. My goal in life is to have 800 catchphrases. Marketing.
But you need one.
We'll get there one day.
I guess it's the hand wave thing, really.
Well, being invisible is really the big thing.
Yeah, that was the community give him.
We'll see if Conestoga can be invisible and sneak around the point.
This is a watch party circle. I'm not here to use my brain.
We're here to talk about John Cena.
Yeah, that's exactly it. Hey, a little bit of a better start, too. They're actually contesting.
I do like watching Reaper try his hardest there to defeat the shield girl that was brought in just to meta break.
Yeah, Bridget. I only ever played Orisa by the end, so I'm glad to see that we still have an Orisa.
I'm sad to see that Roadhog is not at all in the meta. I guess Orisa, much better tank. Reinhardt, I guess, would also be still a better tank.
Oh, there's that new guy, too, that's got 2 miniguns.
2 miniguns? Why would you play Orisa still then?
Yeah, look, he's actually in play right now. He just got killed. I think that's him. Yeah.
I'm reading the names for the Condors Esports now. We got Foxy FNAF, Mr. Cry, Big Fun.
Spend time to do that, I suppose.
Adopt and Paw. Plug. I just really wanted to read Foxy FNAF because it made me chuckle a little bit earlier.
5 Nights at Freddy's. They're making a movie about that, aren't they?
They made the movie already.
Oh, really?
I think they might be making another one.
Oh, wait, hold up. Orissa's on screen. We gotta support.
We actually see
I love it.
Battle's
Yeah.
developing.
Here's my name. Oh, yeah. Shoot him.
Maybe a kill. The health bar was going down. Come on, keep shooting them. Alrighty, maybe.
Put that one on the high. Put that one on
did
your,
not
on your
go.
highlight reel.
That one did not go Conestoga's way, unfortunately.
Oh, God.
Ooh, really not going Conestoga's way right now.
Reaper action there.
4 members of the Conestoga team going down. Not how you like the mid-fight going. It is now 81% to the TMU team. Of course, this is best of 5, so first for 3 wins.
Yeah. So if we can't get this, then we are going to find. There he is. There's the double machine gun. Or double machine gun. Yeah.
Let's see it.
We would be stuck at match point at the mercy of TMU.
Oh yeah, in best of 7. Yeah. Oh, this is still map 1 here, so this is all still for the first King of the Hill. So they do need to come back. It will be match point. They have to come back, win their next 3 in this, and then come back and win the next 2 game modes after this.
Very cool. Look at that thumbs up.
Lots of Overwatch tonight for you guys.
Oh, look how majestic it is.
This is worth it.
Are we watching?
That's why
Moana?
I'm here. Looks fun. I won't lie to you. To be that man.
Oh, yeah, fair.
That does look incredible.
First off, you get 2 miniguns, and secondly, you're gorgeous as all heck. Yeah, I'd take that life.
Now, of course,
If I could walk around without my shirt on without feeling embarrassed, I'd do it.
Of course, the best play of the game will typically look like it was a lot of fun to get, but still, I might, if I were to download Overwatch, I would give that character a nice play. He looks nice. Looks nice.
Nice play.
Cool guns.
Well,
Absolutely.
We lost that first map, if you weren't watching.
Unfortunately.
Which means TMU will be up 1-0 on us. And by the looks of it, unless the next mode is something that we are a little more practiced up with, this might be a little bit difficult to overcome TMU.
Yeah, I want to see something other than like a control point, maybe like a payload type escort game mode, or like that robot one where you gotta control it. I think that's control. Not entirely sure. That one would be pretty fun to see. Something where it's not point based, you know?
Yeah, push or escort.
Exactly.
Those are always fun.
I like that.
Well, stressful. I tended to enjoy the just the payload modes. I mean, it harkens back to your, the TF2 days.
Oh yeah, that's what TF2 was built on. And of course,
That's
if
what
it
this
was,
was built on.
and then, well, of course, that's kind of what Overwatch was built on. TF2 in general.
They took the funness of TF2 and the readability of it, and they kept the funness, but they just got rid of the readability entirely.
All of the characters have no differences when you're in a fight.
Yeah, no.
Your tracer looks like their tracer.
Hold left click and press 1, 2, 3, or 4. Or where do you map? Actually, that's a good question. Where do you map those to?
Ooh, when I do like 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah, they're QE in Overwatch.
Mm-hmm. For Overwatch, the like quick binds.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was usually I liked CQE.
Why do you like? I don't get people that put stuff on below the WASD
thumb. It's for my thumb.
How does your thumb reach C?
Because it goes up.
You are gonna have carpal tunnel.
Oh, I have a different type of tunnel.
Vision?
No, I have it's I think called capital tunnel syndrome, and it's like a pinched nerve in your arms that then goes down your hips. Oh no, live with it.
Okay. Well, yeah, it doesn't mean it's fun. Anyways,
different type of tunnel. Map 2.
2 is on its way, and the Condors definitely need to, well, let's say, step it up a bit coming into this one. They've definitely met a tough opponent. Well, if they can't today against Team U, they still do have that second life. We showed the bracket before. They'll have another chance against the other opponents that are waiting over there. But that might just have to be it.
You do love double elimination tournaments, but if you do lose once, that means you have to come back and win in extra time. Always a little bit harder to come out of the loser bracket.
I got to tell you, I think one of the things that makes a game fun to play, because I'm getting that feeling of, oh man, this is satisfying from watching this over, just like when we're on like a player perspective like this, is that it's the hit markers. I really think a shooter that's addicting comes down to its hit marker sound.
The classic Call of Duty MW2.
That's why Call of Duty,
the best hit marker of all time.
Yep.
And that's why people love it. I mean, the amount of green screen videos where you download them to use them in your own videos.
Didn't they invent the hit marker? Call of Duty was the first time we got hit markers.
I mean, you know, that's an excellent question. When was the hit marker
We gotta
invented?
do our research.
Yeah, it's one of my favorite things about Team Fortress 2 is you can go in the game files and just change the hit marker sound effect to whatever you want it to be. And
interesting.
You could go pretty crazy.
I would get creative with that.
Sure. I've come to regret some of the decisions I've made during that.
No, I just thought I just put together a wish list in my head of all the sounds I would make here.
You could also change the kill sound, so what happens when you kill someone, make it just the most satisfying game ever.
I want to point out, though, percents are going up on our side, and I'm going to guess that is a good thing. Yeah, that means we've got the point, and now we're going to start being able to push that payload along.
So this will be hybrid. I
Yes.
assume.
It's the second
For
point.
capital
No,
point.
this would just be the regular
Escort?
mode.
Or you
Yeah,
just,
because
okay.
you have to get it to a second checkpoint. Once that checkpoint, then it only goes past that, yeah.
So it takes a little bit at the checkpoint to cap. And that's the differences between this and a game like Team Fortress 2, where you just get it to that checkpoint. Yeah, rolls on through.
They're crushing it pretty good, but I mean this is a bit of a chokehold here. I mean, like, this is going to be a lot more difficult to maneuver on through. Try to watch the positioning. So we see we got Bridget support up top. We got some of our attack down low. A little bit of diving here, just to pull back.
Got the Diva on the tank, one of the classics. I loved playing Diva back in my Overwatch days, and as your one tank, that's a fun pick to go with. And getting kills is plug.
This payload is very festive as well.
I'm enjoying this. It is a Peacock.
Yeah.
Winston coming up for the fight. This is a classic Overwatch 1 battle brought over to Overwatch 2. I wonder, is this like CSGO and CS2 where it's not actually different, but it is different?
Sorry, from
like CSGO and CS2, it's a different game engine, but at the end of the day, it's the same guns, it's the same maps.
Oh, this is not a different game engine. This is
no, it is. So it's the exact same.
Yeah.
No, okay, they didn't.
They haven't really. No, it's Overwatch 1.5.
I see. Okay, well that is it's Blizzard, so I guess that is what I was expecting.
Yeah, unfortunately, they got real close there to locking them in, but they got pushed back hard, especially losing a couple players. They had to dip pretty far back. They'll have to get through this choke point again. Feels like that end to that next checkpoint, though, is a little bit difficult. It's a nice wide open space there that's got a lot of angles that the defenders are able to watch over.
That's the big thing about these choke point heavy maps, a big thing in Team Fortress 2, and as well as in Overwatch, is you need numbers. Strength in numbers when you're fighting in a choke point is huge, especially when you're on the attacking side and just constantly ramming yourself into it.
Yep.
And then we also have 2 ultimate abilities here as well, and those are going to be game-changing in choke point situations.
As long as they're used right.
Exactly.
I've definitely seen some wasted ults before. But that, the Diva ult, we get that in there, can open up a lot of space to get that final push. You probably don't want to use that in choke point. A lot of places to hide away from it. So you'll probably use that closer to the point if they're going to drop that.
That's the reason why in Team Fortress 2 they added random critical hits worth ×3 damage to any of your guns to break up choke points, which ends up being one of the worst design philosophies in the game, which is one of those things Overwatch did right. There's no random crits, there's ultimate abilities, a lot more fun and dynamic at the end of the day.
Oh yeah, don't we all love RNG?
Oh, RNG deciding a team fight is my favorite. The best part too, no damage fall off on crits. So you could fire a rocket from across the map and it'll do 300 damage, deleting 9 out of 9 classes. That's
Nice.
something you will not see in a game like Overwatch where they're contesting the point here.
Was about to get absolutely annihilated.
The nerf this came out from Pla, what you were waiting for. It looks like it got a kill at least.
Yep.
Just pushing it.
Again, that was the space to use it, because see how much more open it is? Especially when you're getting surrounded, it's going to be a lot harder to get away when that ult comes out.
They're getting close. They're getting close to that point.
That was a strong hold there from Pla, actually. That was actually pretty huge.
Blue team here, TMU is getting their way right back into this one. Kills flying off the board. Wow, only 2 left on our Conestoga team, and they had to duck out right before the point leave. What happened there?
Well, here's the thing. I'm gonna come into this saying, well, I've missed a few years of obviously meta development. I certainly still think across any shooter that focusing your team shooting is an important thing to do. And we saw a couple solo fights going on there. While the Diva was pushing players off point, and maybe that's what their job is, there was a moment where the Winston was behind, just kind of going to town on the rest of the teammates. So I think there's something to be said still about making sure you're supporting your teammates and the targets they're choosing and calling those out. You know, there's one thing to try to chase 2 people that are almost dead and maybe get 1, than to guarantee at least a kill, because putting those numbers in your favor is always going to be advantageous.
You know, it looked like, Plus smelled blood in the water, so to say, and went for those kills that were available. And you can see it here, Pla in enemy territory, away from the team, but they're able to come up and join in the fight.
Sometimes you get lost in the sauce. The hit markers, man. I told you, they're addicting. You just chase the hit markers.
Here we go, coming right back to this point.
Oh, here we go.
No,
this should be good. Shut that Winston down.
Oh, they don't know. Just Foxy FNAF alone at the Winston, and did not work out.
It's the same thing again as they left the Winston. Yeah, that's tough.
They just didn't know that the flank was coming in. It's the largest character on the map too.
That's where comms will come in, but it's okay.
It's crazy that they get that close to the point, and you could see like a lot of the Conestoga team was just deserting the cart there.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's all right, because now with the side swap, the biggest thing is just making sure that they keep it pushed not that far, right?
Looking at Trash in the corner there.
Hey, Hobbs, what are you saying about our team? What are you saying right now? I'm telling on them.
You're gonna tell the
I'm
team
telling
what
you,
happened?
yeah.
In VOD review, they might see that.
I'm gonna. Well, do they not have replays they can just look at? I'd rather look at replays. Yeah, okay, it's the game itself. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Not
yes.
our team.
Yeah, the way the game has been going is why we were looking at the garbage. Which I guess does add up, unfortunately. So.
Well, let's all
Let's
we
see a
gotta do.
good
All we gotta do
defense.
is stop them from getting the same amount of distance.
We gotta answer back to what they did to us. Simple as that. Answer
Yeah.
back. Hit them as hard as they hit you. I feel like I feel like a corner man for a boxer. You know.
Yeah.
Hit them as hard as they hit you. You get back up.
I like your left hook.
You keep
It's
fighting.
looking real
it.
good tonight. Why are you not using it? A couple opportunities opened up there. Get that left hook in there.
Give
Watch
him
your
the-
footwork.
Give him the 1, 2, 3.
Just when he thinks the three's coming, you pull back. Left hook.
Big fan of the left hook over here.
Well,
Let's see if it works out.
Seen a good left hook.
Well,
Yeah.
Let's see. Play
They're getting dove on
yeah.
pretty hard here.
The left hook looked to have left them exposed a little bit, maybe.
Not doing all right. Get that Winston shut down. Shut him down.
Solo has just been a disaster for Conestoga's defense this
Here
year.
it goes again. He's just in the middle.
Oh my goodness. It is oh my goodness. It's fun to watch the man fly around, but not in the context of what's happening to us.
Yeah, there's one funny thing about Overwatch is that everybody is always jumping.
I didn't. Now that you've put that in my
No,
head,
watch.
I've
literally,
seen it. No, I'm seeing
everyone
random
everyone
jumping.
just jumps all the time. Look at across the map, especially when we go third person. Everyone's just jumping.
It's all the people that would b-hop everywhere in like CS:GO. Are the people that went over and played Overwatch.
I don't know what it. Well, I did it too when I played. I just jump.
Characters are so floaty and
Winston's good at jumping.
oh, Winston's fun to jump with. I'm not surprised that we're watching a Winston absolutely go off against us. I mean, look at this map. It's designed to be jumpy.
Oh wait,
Come on, Plug. Jumping in there.
Yeah.
Playing on the payload. I love it. Just don't take damage like that.
Yeah. Like look at the Bridge is not even doing anything. Just jump. Everyone's just
Same as
jumping,
it's
man.
there.
It's just what you do in Overwatch. You just jump.
This is I hate that you said that because I can't not see it now. They're just the ground is a trampoline.
Yeah, it's just you just gotta jump, bro.
It's funny too because in a lot of games I have scroll wheel bound to jump, so I can just scroll and
Like
jump
Apex.
always.
Yeah.
I have it. I even when I play Half-Life.
There's mechanical reasons for that in Apex, though.
B-hopping.
Yeah.
Especially. I do it in Half-Life, just single-player games, just because I think it's fun to do. I don't think there's mechanical benefits other than maybe being harder to hit in a game where you're spamming so many bullets and they're usually going to be level, changing the eyesight. It's like playing as Odd Job in GoldenEye back in the day, forcing people to look down.
All right. Plus got ult too. There it goes.
Push him back a little bit.
Yeah. No, that's good. Well, I got ult, a couple kills there. They held him off, but it's getting dangerously close to.
For 3 minutes,
point,
30
yeah.
seconds, too.
Yeah, they're 10 meters off.
Yeah, it's going to be a little bit dicey, but the car always rolling back. I mean, they just got to hold it strong right here and not lose this ground.
Good color. I like playing as Ash. Got Bob.
Hey, who's to say they don't? Who's to say they can't?
You know what? Okay, I gotta tell you one of my favorite things.
Oh dear. He's pulling out the phone for this one. It's serious. One of his favorite things.
Yeah.
He's getting this absolutely correct for you guys and for me. So let's enjoy this while Conestoga is still holding on that time. Down to 2.
So I was gonna show you the to confirm it that I'm not just making this up, but people tended to so Ash has Bob. People call them her battery-operated boyfriend.
That's that. Yeah. It is Overwatch, so no offense to anyone watching who is a huge Overwatch fan, but that is what I've come to expect. Overwatch, I feel like, spawned a lot of the Valorant people that I've known to come and love. They originated on Overwatch.
Oh, really? I feel like a lot of that crossover is CS.
Oh, that's the other half. My friends were always the CS crossover.
So we lost again. I just wanted to let you know.
Unfortunately.
Yeah. So that's 2 out of the 5. So match point in our first game. One more map, and TMU will have it. Coach giving them the run around, right? Literally saying you got to run around.
First you go in a circle to the right,
And then
then in the left,
Yeah.
and then another
If you
circle.
do a loop, oh, so yeah, he's saying if you do-
Lots of circles.
What about
here.
that? So if I do the loop-de-loop, he's like, no, you got to do the loop. Yeah, see? No, but what if I keep it flat and then go in?
And then a loop.
And then I go do
and then a
loop-de-loop.
second loop. No, I don't think a loop's correct. You see on the left there, countering point of view.
Yeah.
Oh, but
no, they just pull
no,
up a funny
no,
meme
no,
now.
yeah.
So yeah, no,
They maybe have a loop meme
now they're
going on here.
distracted. They forgot about the plan.
Yeah, it looks like they're done with the loops, locked back in. They were just doing a diagram of the euthanasia coaster, a roller coaster designed with 8 different loops.
Oh yeah.
Where if you wanted to say goodbye to the world, you could take a roller coaster
Yeah.
for your friend time. They were doing diagrams of that,
All right.
and that's their game plan. Do that to the enemy team. Get rid
Yeah.
of them.
Yeah.
So quick, so easy.
Yeah.
Take this game back.
Yeah.
Well,
Uh-huh.
yeah. Optimism. Optimism, Leaf. Optimism.
I am. I'm saying yeah. That's more optimistic than a yes.
Oh, yes. I just radiating with confidence.
Well, as long as they're having fun.
And they do have smiles on faces.
Let's hope that they are having fun. That's the biggest thing at the end of the day that they got to figure out. So I'm hoping they have fun.
It looked like they had fun. I mean, they were talking about looping around. We saw them. I think they were looking at the VOD maybe, laughing. They got some kills, some big kills, maybe. I think I saw Diva pop off at least once or twice. Pla there.
They got to deal with that Winston though.
Yeah, that was a problem. And the Ash with her boyfriend.
Yeah.
That was not fun to deal with for the boys there.
Yeah.
I'm waiting for a Widowmaker to be busted out here, Leaf. That's going to be the exciting part of the.
Well,
stream.
I mean, the
For
question
me.
is who's feeling confident? Is it our squad or is it TMU?
Ooh, you think TMU's?
Yeah, I mean, on a map like that though, you want some with a little bit more sight line to it. So you're probably not going to pull. That's why we didn't see one there.
That's a great point.
You want something. You want those tanky CC. You want the CC on your supports. You want something that it's going to be able to dip and dive a little bit more for your DPS. Yeah, the Widowmaker would be for maps, so you got a little more range too.
Yeah, that one would have been a tougher. It would have been very easy to get ran up on and annihilated in a map like that, which is where we saw the Winston doing a lot against us there, which is just running up, especially coming in from behind a lot of fights, like the guy said, looping around and ending them. So we'll see if they can make the necessary improvements. We'll have to wait and see. When we come up to this next map, pretty sure we'll be seeing the same or a different game mode here.
It'll be a different game mode.
Okay.
Yes. A Flashpoint, I believe, is the next one.
So to our Call of Duty fans, you'll recognize that as Hardpoint.
Hardpoint.
So something we're used to. We'll see how, in a 5v5 setting, though, a little bit different than how
In a
we've seen it
5v5
before.
setting where it takes 3 minutes to kill a tank.
That is a great point. And there's health packs scattered around the map, too.
The TTK is really well. And here's the thing: in games, I generally appreciate a higher TTK. Just being able to strategize around it. This is a very long TTK. I think Halo was one of my favorite balances when it came to TTK because obviously you could take someone out. It really promoted team fighting, right? Like being able to get your crosses. If you're getting your crosses, you're winning those fights. So teamwork was just an ingrained built-in element to it. And then you look at the opposite spectrum of Overwatch. Honestly, Black Ops 6 is
and that's
a
kind of
bullet
what
to the
makes
toe
it,
and you're dead.
that kind of makes it its own exciting element. What I'll say, and I kept harping on before, Team Fortress 2, a game that did that perfectly. It's similar to Halo, where in this game most characters have machine guns. in Team Fortress 2, there's one character that uses a machine gun as their primary gun, and it's heavy. The rest are all use shotguns or rocket launchers or revolvers that are all meat shot heavy. You gotta hit characters right in the center of the chest. You gotta hit them in the right distance, and that promotes much more skilled gameplay, much more disciplined gameplay, which then makes for a better viewing experience, in my opinion. And much similar to the Halo time to kill, where you need to do your crosses correctly. If a scout runs up on a medic, does 70 damage in one shot, that's half of a medic's health. All it takes is a well-placed sticky bomb or a rocket launcher, and it's stuff like that where it's in a game like Overwatch, you don't get that kind of excitement in those mid-fights, especially with that long time to kill like you're talking about.
Yeah. This map always reminded me of the Counter-Strike map.
It does have a little bit of a Anubis B site to it. I can see that where you're coming from.
What do we got going on here? Speaking of big guns, Toronto pulling the big ones out again. Moana back on the board.
We got Genji, one of those classics from back when I started playing. Everyone would run a Genji at least once per game.
Seen the Reapers come out too, and it's 100% because of the game mode. I mean, the Reaper's going to be great for clearing off the point with ult if you need to.
And also for teleporting around, being
getting
able
back
to
on
attack.
point,
yeah, exactly.
To contest if you need,
flanking as well, being able to attack from any angle. Reaper is one of those guys, a DPS whose sole focus is doing damage, but can change the fight.
Yeah, I think the Cricket's a good call as well. That's why you see two of them. It's just because you're going to have a little bit of extra DPS absorption, a little CC, and throw a Rissa in there too. You're going to have a lot of staying power when it comes to being on point. Although we have not been able to get on point.
Yeah, much to your chagrin, possibly. 70 was, it's ticking super fast. Where I'm just going to say 80% now, and when I finish talking, I'll be right.
There you go. Yeah, I mean, the more you get on there, the faster it goes.
And they have been holding this like you would not believe. No fumbling whatsoever right now, it looks like.
They got the Abrams charge on that guy. He's just...
They're going off right now, Leaf. The kills on the board, they went for a triple there. It was solo with a double, and then someone else got the other.
That's the first point, not ours. I actually don't know how many it goes to.
I was just about to ask, what do you think it goes to? I'm thinking 3.
Didn't see it on the
It's the number of the day, it seems like. Its first 3 wins.
Yeah. They're doing what Valve can't. Oh, big ults.
There's the Reaper ultimate coming out there.
Jesus Christ, look at that kill feed.
There's too much to go there. I'd sound like Eminem singing a rap god if I tried to read that. And just like that, I mean, everyone's back alive other than Foxy FNAF, but it looks like Conestoga has a few more members running back into the fight.
Yeah, that was wild. And it turned into nothing beneficial for us.
No, it turned into 35% lost on the second site of this one so far. And they're right back into it. You can't deny the resolve they got there.
I mean, I wouldn't deny it. I just wouldn't say it was anything good.
Yeah, they immediately retreated when after I said that. Maybe not what I was looking for, but hey, what? Got a mirror matchup here.
Yeah, they're fortunately again, it's a lot of not shooting the same people.
That really is the Abrams, the charge and the stomp too.
Well, I guess Dynamo's got the stomp.
Yeah,
but, what's the final move there? That's actually the heavy charge and slam from the finals. Why can he use that so much? What is the cooldown on that thing?
I wonder if going into spawn affects that or not. 3 seconds, it looks like. 5 seconds for the charge. 3
no,
seconds.
I know how much it is.
Oh,
I'm expressing my
oh, yeah,
concern for the absurdity of the cooldown.
I see. You would think it should be a 10-second at most. I mean,
I guess
cooldowns
if it's balanced to like how much damage it actually does, but it does give him such insane amounts of mobility.
I mean, for the time to kill, how often you can just retreat and be alive still, it's good for countering. Here we see Plug going right in and going right out. Unfortunately.
Yeah,
that was fast. We're talking about time to kill being high.
Well, yeah, if everyone's shooting you, then you're going to die. That's what I'm saying. They just got focused. They did get a couple kills themselves, though. That's pretty good.
Yeah, coming right back. Minus the last one. There's a team wipe for Conestoga. Awesome.
I am giving points to Adopted Weeb for best name in the lobby right now.
Not Foxy FNAF?
Nah, Adopted Weeb for sure.
Adopted Weeb is a pretty good one. It is using Leet Speak too, which you gotta respect.
Yeah, that was my era.
Yeah, the 3s and the is that a B or is that an 8? It looks like an 8. That's an 8. See, I was always an 8.
Actually, I want to see.
Actually kind of balling right now.
They're actually hitting some shots. Oh no, not him. That Reaper's on point today.
Whoa, Reaper on point got a quadruple.
That's a Reaper ult for you, which is Haze ult in Deadlock.
I didn't think about that until now, but you're absolutely correct.
Got the dual guns and everything.
Oh. I hadn't put 2 and 2 together until right now.
Yep. Yeah, Reaper's pretty cool guy.
Pretty cool when you see him in action like that. Unfortunately for TM, it was for TMU.
Yeah. I mean, we got points on the board, which is a larger piece of progression than we've seen before. It just wasn't enough.
And it was the 3 at the end of the day. That's what it came out to. And Toronto Metropolitan University will take that one. I'm not sure if it brings them 2-2-0 or if it brings them 2-3-0.
That 3-0, that would have been the third map.
Yes.
So it's 3-0. First game is TMU's, and Conestoga will have to look at the second map, second game, which, for being honest here, probably won't look much different.
No, I was going to say let's hope it looks a little different. A 4-letter word could maybe go a long way for these boys. You never know. Or I'm cursing them by asking for it. Rest, a goat. Maybe they just become the greatest of all time.
Are they just going to pick up a roster spot, or who's about to pop off?
Oh, I don't know. I hope we see a little tank go off. Maybe bust out someone they're not used to playing. Maybe they need a little shot in the arm, something different.
We got Red Bull? No, the fridge is empty.
Yeah,
right
the fridge is. I think that fridge has been empty for a little bit now.
Well, we got them there. They're just not in the fridge because those go fast.
That's a great point. 4-letter word they need. Soda, maybe. Maybe, no, hope.
Water.
Hope's what I'm going with. That's.
No.
Water?
Yeah, WATR.
Okay, I see.
Yeah.
Or you could
Gamer's got to hydrate.
Gamer's got to hydrate. You watching the stream at home, stay hydrated. As this is.
I'm going to do it right now.
Some intense games that you just might have been sweating out. I hope you weren't. That would be.
Commentate my form.
The elbow is locked in. Not quite 45 degrees, but pretty close to it. Looked to be a 50-degree angle before it went down the hatch.
The casual bend.
It was very light.
Yeah.
Nothing roller coaster-esque.
I didn't want to come across as a tryhard right now, so I've been practicing that one there.
I had to bust out the protractor for that one. Now we don't know if that was first match or
that would be first game.
That would be first game?
Yeah. That'd be first game.
Okay.
Yeah, they literally just played 3 maps.
That's what I was assuming. That's what I was thinking there.
You're crazy. You're crazy, man. You're crazy, man. Yeah, so they got.
They're waiting. They're waiting to see.
3 more to go. No, they already know.
No,
they're waiting for the next game. What are you guys on right now? Yeah, no, they're gonna go into the next series. I don't know if they do that right away though.
No, I assume that they would have a little bit of a break, have a little bit of time to rest, as you said, recuperate.
Yeah, okay. Well, I guess we'll show you what's going to happen likely here on the bracket. As I mentioned before, it's GSL, so they have their second life still if they can't lock in second here. I don't know how it works, though, unless that's a best of 3 as well. Like if they have to or is it just whoever gets the most? Can you tie? Like what if we get 3 maps here?
No, well, what would happen then is we would go on to face off the winner of whoever loses in Toronto Metropolitan. So if Toronto Metropolitan...
Oh, my God. Everyone has not been very clear with me today.
So if Toronto
Metropolitan... They lost 3-0, and now they're going to play a different team.
Yes, they're now going to go play Douglas College or York University.
I thought they had to play more against this team.
No, we're either facing York University or Douglas College, the loser of that matchup. And then whoever wins from Toronto Metropolitan University or their to-be-announced opponents.
Well, I get that now. People were not clear with that.
No. and then whoever comes out of that bracket is now off your screen.
Well, now we know what's going on here. We have no idea what's going on here. Let's go to a break. Get your waters filled because you guys just chugged. You're going to need a little bit more. So on the other side, maybe a team that's a little more along our steam here. Team U definitely showing that they're tough contenders, so good luck to whoever's facing them next as we wait for our next opponent. We're going to do a break and see you guys on the other side.
Condors Esports is innovating intercollegiate gaming in Ontario and beyond. We've built a community where you can compete, play, and work in a dynamic program accessible from all campuses.
Condors Esports is more than just gaming. Here, you'll find empowerment and inspiration in state-of-the-art facilities equipped with the latest technologies and unwavering support.
We are varsity athletes, turning victories into championships as high-performing gamers.
We are relentless, constantly pushing our limits and pursuing excellence through every match.
We are Condors. Gaming connects us on campus or online, all through best-in-class equipment.
We're building a foundation of experience, powered by our passion, and developing skills that drive personal and professional success.
We are eager students, transforming our dreams into careers in dynamic and emerging industries.
Condors Esports goes beyond gaming, fostering enduring friendships, unforgettable experiences, and meaningful connections.
This is your chance to transform your passion for video games, esports, and technology into something impactful. Learn how Conestoga is introducing Condors Esports to your campus and connect with fellow Condors striving to soar.
We are Condors.
Welcome back to the Conestoga Canadian Nationals Week, where Condors are looking to win, except today it did not start well for us. Overwatch team having a bit of trouble, but they knew TMU would be a little bit hard for them to overcome. I'm Leif hanging out with Cove going in the second one here. We're hoping, Cove, this is a little bit different because our opponent's Douglas that we're going to be going up here against also just lost in the bracket 3-0, and we don't really know what that means. I mean, York also could have been the best team in the world.
Yeah, I mean, TMU against us did end up looking like one of the best teams I've ever seen before. Of course, that was one of my first time ever watching Overwatch live. So, of course, that's the best team I've ever seen before.
Okay, fair enough.
So, York could be good or bad. We'll have to wait and see.
I've watched the Overwatch League before, so
not the
think
best.
most of these teams would not stand a chance. But we're gonna have to hope. Maybe if we want to stay alive and not lose our second life and go into playoff bracket, that we're going to have to beat the PNG of DSU.
And here we are.
Very large PNG.
The club, the esports club there at Douglas College. We'll see what they have to offer here. Yeah. Let's play some more Overwatch action. Of course, if we do win this one, it said Thursday would be when the last game of the first tournament would be. So not tonight.
Oh, because they got to win another one.
Yes, if they do win this one. If they lose this one, womp, womp, womp.
That's out. True. Yeah, Canadian Nationals journey is over if you can't win it.
So, of course, the Nationals journey, of course, you start regional. You get bigger and bigger and better and better. So if you are facing tough challenges in your regional rounds, that's not a great sign. We'll see how they bounce back here, if they do.
Is it based off region?
I mean, I would assume
because we played Saskatchewan in Rocket League the other day.
Oh, then I would be absolutely wrong.
Yeah.
I guess playoffs.
I think it's they try to seed. They probably try to seed it to a certain degree.
Because this one is Toronto, Kitchener School, and then I'm not sure
I would like it better if it was regional. I just feel like that's a more
and then
fun
the playoffs
is who's the best of the region? Who's the best of the province? Who's the best in Canada?
And then the best of the region goes to face off in the best of whatever. But we'll have to wait and see, of course, for the Nationals. I mean, we will be able to see as the playoffs shake out if we're seeing schools from more random regions.
Yeah. To be fair, doing it by seeding does give you the chance to see who the actual best team is, because you might lose a really, really good team from Ontario if two good teams have to play. Now, they would have been second place. Now they're not even in it. Who knows? But
that's an issue that real sports are facing, and a lot of them debating eliminating Eastern, Western conferences.
Yes, because there's the possibility of all the best teams are in Western, but none of them get to go over.
It's just happening in real sports. So. Maybe. Hey, it does look better.
You know what's different about this series against Douglas and was against TMU?
What is that?
We have points on the board.
I like to see it. We are at 23, now at 25. We're at the quarter mark of getting this point captured.
Just in case anyone knows, we're kind of just chilling and hanging out watching. Both of us haven't touched the game in a very long time, so we're just going to enjoy the Condors as they shoot, die.
And, Reaper over here in the booth with me. As there's Cowboy Man coming on up, and this one is going a lot better. Things seem a lot calmer, so to say, Leaf.
Yeah, they have much better control of this. If we're looking at a 3-0 again, it's definitely going to be on our side. I mean, obviously, can't say much out of this, but Douglas might be facing down an 0-6 in their bracket run.
I would like to see that quite a bit, especially for the boys. A little bit of a confidence booster afterwards.
Absolutely.
If they win this, they will have to face off against either York or Toronto Metropolitan University. If they have to face off against Toronto Metropolitan University again, that means York qualified for the playoffs already.
Yeah.
That they would be quite a good school.
I'd rather the York play. Just give you more variety, right? It sucks to go up against TMU where you already know kind of how it's going to go.
So if TMU wins in their matchup in the winner's bracket, they automatically advance to the playoffs. Of course, Conestoga and Douglas here fighting for their lives. Every single one of these games matters, and Conestoga, look at that there.
Yep. Nice.
Overtime. ticking down, and look at that. They're on the board. Finally tonight. Feels good.
It does feel good, especially because Adopted Weeb and Pla were popping off.
Pla.
They were going crazy. And that feels good. I mean, I told you, Overwatch, the reason it was fun to play Overwatch, as confusing as to watch it, as much as the reason it was fun to play was the hit markers, man. Like, it was just like, you just got to keep, there's always something to shoot and hit.
And jump.
And jump a lot, yeah.
Jump and constant action.
Yeah, and when you're, so it's all about just that jump. It's about pub stomping, and if you can get a game where you just get the hit markers and pub stomping, I mean, it feels good.
It's a TikTok game.
Yeah,
constant brain
definitely.
nourishment.
Yes. 100%.
It is not the thinker's game.
This is a game that gets built if you go to listen to the game psychologists and they tell you, here's some things you should implement. You put them all in.
And make it go really quickly, other than dying.
That's what I'm saying. That's everything they've said. Is like it feels good when you don't die.
But it also feels good when you do a lot of damage. And that's what we're seeing right here. Not in Conestoga's favor at all.
Yeah, turn around. Junkrat's getting a little feisty. Especially with the, I mean, that makes sense. You got those really tight corridors. It's very easy to start lobbing a couple grenades in there.
Conestoga seems to not favor so well on the tight, more choky maps. That last one a lot more open and went Conestoga's favor. This one fully indoors with lower ceilings and a lot more tight choke points.
Yeah,
so
but
losing.
Plus pulled out the Diva now, which on this point is actually going to be pretty good again for ults. It's good to kind of disrupt your opponents a bit, right? So.
Yeah, hopefully get everyone contained in one spot. Nerf them up.
There, team shooting.
That's
what
you're
looking
looking for.
for.
Pla with a double.
Yeah, and that's because his teammate came in to help, right?
Pla with a triple kill there, and like you said, team fights. Damage was done. Just the final shot there by Pla, and they showed him how the plug walk works. I don't even know how the Pla talks.
Yeah, the fortunate thing though is they're still not losing the Hearst. They're not winning the point.
Yeah, the team fight looked to go in their favor, but it's 62-0 for Conestoga.
Character swap. Yeah, Tracer comes out.
Okay, a little bit of a change there for Adopted Weeb.
Yeah, I guess Adopted Weeb just wanted some DPS, wanted more hit markers per second. It's all about your HPS. How many hit markers per second can you get? And it worked.
It worked beautifully. The dopamine rush there in Conestoga's favor, like hitting 777 on a slot machine.
Yes, sir.
Do it responsibly.
We're not your dad.
Nah, you could throw away all your money for all I care. Buy loot boxes. Tell us what you get, how many legendaries you get.
Let's go subscribe to me on Twitch first.
Responsible things to do.
Do we have subs here? Subscribe to Conestoga.
That would be if we're at that level.
Yeah, no, I'm pretty sure we're
partner.
At least affiliated.
Oh, on YouTube it's partner. Subscribe to us. I'm shocked we haven't shouted that out before then. I'd be plugging that every single stream.
You guys can hit the like button, subscribe, follow. Really help out the video. Get down in the comments below.
Hit up that chat on the side of your screen.
And everyone just spam Nick Jonas, Taylor Swift down in the comments below.
Were you watching the Grey Cup halftime show? Performed by the Jonas Brothers?
Oh no, you just sometimes YouTubers will do that, so everyone spams in it and recommends the video.
To everyone. Tranquility. We are in overtime here, but 5-player kill streak for Pla works out in Conestoga's favor. They are not getting the site. There it is. There's a chance.
99.
There is a chance.
There's a chance, but there's definitely a little bit of a big team fight win they're going to have to get potentially
maybe
twice.
Yeah.
I mean, at this speed, it might just be one. Remember, high TTK. They got to keep them off that point, though.
You can't afford to have Pla go down in a situation like this. That's like your most important character.
Yeah. His D.Va damage output's a little bit low right now while looking for targets. I mean, they're trying to just play for a lot more of the protection, tank it up, but a lot of his teammate right now is feeling it. Foxy, Mysticry. Yeah, they're hurting.
But they're staying alive. A lot of what they're focusing on looks like to be survivability, and it's working. You see Pla here on the side taking some big damage from behind, but if you look at that percentage meter, it looks like it's about to be at 80% for Conestoga. I told you there was a chance. And here we are.
Yep.
Losing the point, though.
Yeah. That's the thing, is eventually someone just needed to dive.
There it is.
None of them are there to stop it.
Get back on the point, though. Adopted Weed, very low health. This is gonna be a little dicey. There's the dive.
Yeah, is that ult ready? Not quite.
Oh my goodness, the dive again was just.
Yeah, he's got to get in there and he's got to just reset that overtime timer as much as possible.
His ability, he's able to get it constantly, just not fast enough.
No, he didn't get it. He took too long to get back on.
They came back pretty close in that one though. Got it all the way up to 89%.
Yeah, it was close. It was definitely close.
I enjoyed that.
But again, it's just overall the sustained DPS. It was mixed mashed onto different people. It's hard. I mean, people move fast in this, but yeah.
People move fast, but people also die slow. So it's a very interesting dichotomy that you get in these games. And I mean, we just saw it there with the D.Va Pla going in and out of the site. Just was alive the entire time.
I just thought it was very poetic that you said dichotomy when we were on. Oh my God, what am I forgetting his name?
We see Widowmaker coming out.
Oh yeah,
I love this.
I always called her Bayonetta. I just remember.
I see it.
The leather pants.
Come on, Widowmaker. This is what I've been waiting for. I will not lie to you, Leaf. Before the stream started, I was telling the players, I want Widowmaker to be busted out. And this is a good map for it. But Widowmaker, one of those heroes that when they get rushed down hard.
Yeah, you really got to land a lot of headshots if you want this character to be worth their salt.
Gotta get out of there if you want to stay alive. It's not a character that you want on the site in the beginning of the battle there. Cowboy McGee coming in. There's blood. Cleaning it up.
Yeah, I always liked Orisa because it felt like as a tank you still had such a high DPS. Like your damage output potential was so nice.
And you had that shield you could deploy with really good team survivability. That was one of the more fun characters to jump in and play as. Those tank builds.
I agree.
Back in the day. Back in the old day.
Back in the
Overwatch 1 day. These kids on their TikTok Overwatch 2. Moving fast.
I mean, if I put this in front of you right now, would you be able to tell me which one it is?
No, absolutely not. You could tell me this is from when they added Orisa to the game, and I'd be like, yeah, sure. It's all the classic characters that I remember except Big Buck's playing as.
It's Overwatch 2.
Overwatch 1.5, as you coined earlier, and I feel that. Conestoga did a lot of the this time. They got the point to start it off, it felt like, and it's not bad so far. They're halfway through. It's
halfway through, yeah. It's definitely a lot more even than that first point indicated.
Sadly, no more Widowmaker. Adopted Weeb has switched over to Cowboy Man.
Yeah, I agree with that. It wasn't working out too well.
Nah, you're right. Unfortunately, that's what I was waiting for. I was slightly disappointed, but maybe it's high noon. Cowboy McGee can work out for Conestoga. I do love watching a good cowboy.
You know,
What's
your favorite cowboy movie?
Cowboy movie? Not so much, but one of my favorite wrestlers is Hangman Page, who's called the Anxious Millennial Cowboy. It's pretty great.
What a name.
Right?
Oh my God.
Do you have a cowboy movie you like?
No, not really either.
You love all of them.
Actually, Hateful Eight was pretty good.
Would you count Django?
Okay, yeah.
If Django counts, then that's the #1 cowboy movie. We might see maybe the best combo movie made tonight if Adopted Weeb goes off.
Let's get it out of that reel, baby. Okay.
Get it going in the production room. We might see it right here.
This is it? Or we the highlight reel? This is 5 kills. This is the team ace. Nope.
I don't know if a shot was hit there.
No, well, there was a couple.
There was lots of shots fired.
Not
I saw
enough,
that much.
Yeah.
That's the story of Overwatch, as far as I'm aware. And they, okay. I think I caster cursed them there. They were halfway to winning, and in the blink of an eye now we're in overtime.
Yep.
In Overwatch, and they're
long.
losing it.
Yep. Get on there. I got the Lucio.
Knock him off the map. I would love to see some environment kills right now.
That would actually be really fun. It's working though. Why didn't you use this earlier? I mean, I guess that's why. You died real quick. Oh, Hamtaro.
Oh my goodness.
Hamtaro's out.
You know it's desperation when Hamtaro comes
Yeah, they went
blood.
full. They went full wrecking ball on this. They just sumo wrestler mode. Like, let's get all the characters that can push people off the map.
This is gonna be
Look at the
satisfying.
play of the game. Man. There's your cowboy movie.
That's what I was waiting for. Jumping in, rolling in, the constant jumping,
Not even, yeah.
the constant killing. Great stuff there from Adopted Weeb.
Douglas. Well, that was, again, not what we expected when that map started. Condors were definitely looking like they could 3-0 this, but Douglas said, nuh-uh.
We are going to reverse sweep you guys, actually.
In
For
the
that,
map.
for
In
that
the
map, of
yeah.
course, for the map, because we
Still-
did play, yeah, the 3 maps.
Still more to go. Best of 5.
Hey,
Best of
guys,
5.
gotta win 3. That's the goal here. You gotta win 3.
No loop-de-loops this time around.
No, they look locked in. They look serious. They look like they can actually win this one, and they know it, I feel like.
Do they?
I hope. Maybe I should go tell them.
I thought they looked confused. Yeah, look, they're all just staring off into the distance, right?
Except for one
Someone-
who's got
someone's
his head
crying.
In his, yeah, he's got his head in his hands. Okay, maybe that's not breathing confidence.
Yeah, no, these look like faces of defeat. I would love us to win, right? We are the Condors broadcast.
I thought it was very doable. I might.
Well, it is. I mean, it was still relative. Like, it was still close. I wouldn't be defeated either.
Exactly. I would have optimism, but that's just me. I'm an optimistic.
They
guy.
could just have RDF. Resting defeat face.
Yeah, right. Resting down face. Resting downer face.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I think so.
That's common with a lot of people my age, college students' age. Resting
True.
defeated face.
I guess you got exams and stuff coming up too, right? Yeah.
Oh, it's final season, so resting defeated face.
Well, I know
is
why
seen
I'm the coolest
everywhere.
teacher out there.
Oh yeah? What's that?
Because the biggest projects for all of my students already done.
Oh
We
wow.
got one more to go, and it's not a big one.
So they don't have to stress before they go into their Christmas season when they are their most busy with outside obligations.
Yep. And all the projects and quizzes and everything done in class, so you're not leaving with anything extra to bring home over the weekend.
That's so. I mean, I could do my stuff in classes if I was responsible, but I like to take my time with stuff.
Well,
That means procrastinate.
Our stuff's group, so your partner would also have to agree with that.
Oh yeah, they would be very upset if that was the case.
Yeah.
That's something that apparently we're just going to be a college cast now talking about school because
Come to my course if you guys are watching.
Come
If you're not in the audiovisual esports production course here at Conestoga, you need to get signed up in it right now and come join my class. It's very cool.
Yeah, and then do duo projects or group projects, because then it forces you to stay there and work on it.
Repeat. Sorry, I missed the end.
Oh, then it forces you to actually stay on campus and work on it. I know for a fact I am bad for that. If I am doing a project alone, I will do it the day before in my room.
A lot of my course specifically, there's different stuff. There's marketing. There's marketing. No, there's other stuff. But my course specifically needs a lot of hands-on with equipment. So it's good to see people in person.
And we're getting closer.
I want to
see them win. I want to see them win. That's my biggest thing right now. I want to see them come out of here, smiles on faces, not after a defeat, because they were smiling after the first game there that they had. That one was not smiling faces, as you again said. Resting defeat face.
Yeah. When you get a big dominating win, you start to get ahead of yourselves maybe sometimes. Oh man, they are just tearing this place up. Come on.
This is
Someone's
rude.
gonna have to pay for that. No regard. For the
This is the culture that we're building here at Conestoga.
Just break everything.
Break stuff.
Limp Bizkit song.
Yeah, it's just one of those days when you don't want to wake up.
Boy, I said stop. You're grounded. Stop. No.
It's too late.
That's the
What's
the over.
done
No,
is
listen.
done.
That's the Overwatch brain. It's if you're not jumping, you're breaking stuff. Now, realistically, it actually probably is beneficial because your first initial shots are going to get blocked by the barrier. There's actually probably a real strategy to this.
Great point. As the fighting is all taking place. Coming right at Conestoga. Who's on defense here? Of course, this is hybrid, it looks like. So they're defending the point, and then it's going to be payload.
The Diva being up on the bridge there, I like this. It's keeping Douglas pushed way back there, and Diva's just eating a lot of the bullets. Winston finally makes his way in. Get those team shots on them. Focus that fire.
I'm scared of seeing another Winston. I won't lie to you. They got to take that thing out as soon as they can. The Toronto Metropolitans have had a very effective Winston, and it looks like Pla is leading the charge, getting them back in line. When I saw a triple kill.
Yep, that was a team wipe.
Team wipe, and then I think Pla came out with 3, and it's Conestoga there. That's what you're looking for. That's exactly what you're looking for. There's only 2 minutes and 45 seconds left.
It is good because it makes that turn when it's your turn much easier. Especially if they don't even get the point.
That would be nice. Then you just have to capture that first point. You don't even have to push the payload.
Oh my god, goodbye Winston.
That's such low health. Big save there from that shield.
Yeah, Douglas is not utilizing their space very well right now.
Crossing fire, they had it set up. It just was not working out. Pla had the heads up play there. Huge damage there. Love that out of adopted weave. Ooh, that Winston charging in. Gotta stay on that. Look at that. They're playing well right now.
Look at it.
I'm liking this.
Just look at it. Yeah.
I can't do it justice by talking about it. You just gotta look at it. Because this has been great.
You just gotta look at it.
It's been fantastic work here. This is what I was waiting for this the whole time so far. It's a performance like this. Conestoga's just been absolutely lights out right now.
Well, I'm down for this. Still a minute 26. I mean, they could easily throw what's going on if they're not paying attention. But it's working for now. Goodbye, Winston. Yo, this Ash is locking in right now. Adopted weep.
Yeah, you don't want to. One slip up, well, could cost you that point, but it looks like they're, as a team, not going to be doing that. But of course,
they're fine.
60 seconds left.
They're fine.
I like the confidence. I like it. Big damage there, but the healing on display immediately. You gotta keep adopted weave in the fight right now.
Yeah. Oh, definitely. Focus. Move it onto there, and you got a high damage output. Get that Winston out first, and you're good. Yeah, eat the bullets. Eat them up. Shoot the Winston. Get the monkey out of here. No, get him out. There we go. He did.
Kills coming on the board. Getting everyone out of there. 4 deaths for the Douglas College side. Just like that, as the timer ticks down on the site control. Yeah, there's 15 left that Conestoga's got. It looks like there might be one final push here. The classic pub push.
We're going to dive in there with no team coordination kind of push and die instantly.
Or win it.
Well, Winston's got to get in there immediately, so it's going to open him up to a lot of damage. But Conestoga's actually not focused on Winston right now. They're actually ready, just keeping everyone else away, which is the right call because Winston steps on overtime, and then the rest of them if they're damaged, they can't make their way in there. But
this puck push has just been,
it's working for them.
It's been effective. When you see that timer go from 5 seconds to 0 seconds, something unlocks within you.
Well, this is what they should have been doing before. You see what Winston did there? He actually did something this time.
Dove out.
Yeah.
And then Conestoga didn't focus on it, and it ended up working out well for the Douglas side at the end of the day.
Oh, there's a party going on. Listen to that.
There were so many sounds going on in the first game. I never once was able to hear that.
Yeah.
This game, there's been a lot more calm in the storm moments.
Hello, Winston.
You won't get the best of me.
Bye, Winston. You're not invited to the party. That's right. Get out of here. Yeah, this again. This part seems like the easier part. But we even saw it before. Condors against TMU even pushed up right to the edge of point 2.
There's a Tracer there on the point. Plus, just all over the place for Conestoga. Bouncing around.
Yeah. His goal is just as a bit of a disruptor right now. Keep the focus on you. Keep them locked in. Like, you're doing enough damage that people got to think about you, but you also eat a lot of damage, which is good.
Yeah, I'll leave it up to the DPSs to hopefully pick up the slack and get the rest of the kills you need in those fights.
Yeah, that extra time is starting to trickle down, though. A minute left. They can win this gunfight here. Won't be over yet, but it'll definitely be, that'll be ideal. If they lose this, though, it's going to go a lot longer.
Yeah, gotta make sure you defend that point, something Conestoga wasn't able to capture in the game against TMU. We'll see. I thought there was a chance they didn't even capture the first point, but that pub push right at the end was just too effective.
Shut that Winston down and get back on point. Yeah, that's not good. That's going to be huge for Douglas.
And Winston is still causing so many issues. Hey, we're able to take it out though. That's going to be huge.
Yeah, that was just one though. It cost a lot to deal with that. They're off point. Time's ticking down. 5 seconds. Just keep them from touching that point. They're good, but that was a decent push for Douglas, especially with the way the rest of the start went. I'm off point. Get that overtime ticker down, and they're good.
Adopted lead, trying to hold the start. They now have a Reinhardt instead of Winston. It's an interesting switch.
It's good that Reinhardt lets them sit on point a little bit longer too, and suck up a lot of that damage, so your team could just come through the choke point from some of the corridors tighter.
But it didn't work out.
It's a decent call, I think.
But it was a little too late for the Douglas side. But they advanced pretty good. It's going to be up to Conestoga to finally cap that point to win this one.
Or just get like a couple centimeters further.
I guess you're right.
They literally just have to get
1 millimeter.
I think it counts in 10 centimeters.
10 centimeters, so it'll go 112.25 meters for the win.
112 point. No. How many centimeters are in a meter?
100.
Right.
And it goes by 10.
So 10 centimeters would be what part of the decimal there on the meter?
The last one.
See, that's why I'm a teacher. I walk you through the.
And it goes by what? And it goes by 10 centimeters per tick.
Yes.
Yeah. So in 10 centimeters, it's gonna be a 112.25. Because 15 plus 10 is 25. 5 plus 15 is 20.
Now I'm confused.
Yeah. So if it's 112,
this is why casters should never do math on
yeah,
screen.
this is horrible, but this is also a teacher doing math on
no,
screen.
I want you to walk me through the problem now.
112.15 plus 0.10. You literally, it's still 112. Just add a 1 to the...
Yeah, 99. Yeah, right.
Glad we got there, though. I'm glad we got there.
Way too long. We're
Oh, this is embarrassing. This is...
We should go home.
I should call my parents. Make sure they're doing
Ladies and gentlemen, this is what Overwatch does to your brain.
This is a TikTok game doing its work to us. I'm gonna go watch Costco content.
I'm gonna go home and cry. Well, this looks like a much better start for the Condors.
Absolutely. They do need to capture that point. That's...
Yeah, well, they got a lot of kills. There's just no push after.
All that time we spent doing math, I thought they would have made it a little further forward. That felt like a long time.
It was a long time.
I was seriously questioning my ability to add numbers together. That was... Woo.
Yeah, they're
not pushing this forward.
I feel like there's a whole lot of nothing happening right now.
Yeah. I mean, fighting. Damage being dealt.
Zero progression.
That's the sad reality of it.
Here, yeah, get the Winston in there.
Get them off the high grounds. Be able to start advancing forward on the map a little bit. I like that. I like the Winston play here from Clark.
Yeah, Douglas is playing a lot more aggressive than we did on that point. They're holding that first bridge really aggressively, which you'd think would give the Condors a good chance to at least pick one of them off. And they did early on, and then there's just no push forward.
Yeah, you were saying lots of kills going on the board originally.
There's two more.
Again, on that first bridge, again, pushed forward again is that defense.
Hey, maybe that's enough there. But the problem is that because they're losing their tank, that they don't want to push in, I guess. Now that they got enough kills, like the 3 kills on the board, they have enough space to rock in there. But yeah, I guess losing your tank, you throw a couple DPS and they're probably going to get chewed up pretty quickly. You don't have enough down. Well, a lot more time on the board than Douglas had, that's for sure.
Yep, and they're already getting the pushing started. They are within 100 meters. I will simplify the numbers. Of course, that's before the first point. As you were mentioning earlier, they just got to get a little tiny bit past the marker that the Douglas College team got to. I do like seeing the Winston right up in the thick of everything. He was distracting at least 2 members of the Douglas College team right back into it too.
We're going to watch that. We're going to lose one of our DPS. Charge him. Swanging. He's swanging. He's swanging, baby. He's swanging. Oh, come on. Where's the help? Where's the help?
Same city, same friends if you're looking for him.
That's good, though. Target the Bridget. Get that Bridget out of the fight. That is a lot more damage you can output. That's a lot more mobility you have. So
it's freedom at the end of the day. Not having that huge shield character. Well, not huge character, but that shield character getting in your way.
Oh, here it is. This is huge. 2 down. This should be the Condors. Oh no! Oh no! Never mind. We only went down. I thought I saw 2 X's, and then we lost too many people afterwards.
We did end up losing the team fight there, unfortunately so. But that cart rolling backwards again.
Listen to that. Yeah, I love it. Little dance party in the
feeling the bass.
Yeah. That's all you can do, baby. At the end of the day, that's all you can do.
Coming right into the fight.
Got to do it. Yeah, shut that Bridget down. There it is. Brigitte.
They are within 10 meters.
Yeah, that's it. That's GG. We've got this.
Yep. Winston. Mysticry coming in with huge effort there. Yep. A huge triple kill.
Huge. It's huge.
And there it is. Wrapping it up. Conestoga wins.
Conestoga wins. 1-1.
Always love saying that. Always love saying that. I've been missing saying that tonight. That's the first time.
Yeah, unless you count the first point.
Yeah. That's a proper win. Held on. Foxy FNAF. Play of the game there as Bridget.
Swang. That was the play of the game?
Lots of swanging going on right now.
I'm guessing they're laughing too. How was that the play of the game? Winston just got like 5 kills at the end.
Yeah, I guess because it was so much so a combination between, let's see, who was that? It was Mr. Cry and Pleu at the end there, where I guess they didn't give to any one of the people.
Yeah, you're not making a very good case for that.
I don't know. I don't know. Can you? It was a triple kill for Mr. Cry and then a double kill there for Winston. It felt like that should have been the play of the game, but if it was one player getting like 4 kills, then maybe I can see it. But no, we instead had the swangin' play.
Yep. Well,
eyes
one on the
closed
board.
to swangin'.
One on the board.
It is now 1-1 in the first of 3 here.
Yeah. This has been a lot more back and forth than that last series than I thought it would go.
More entertaining, I would say.
What's that?
Lot more entertaining, especially for our Conestoga guys. Especially, winning. Winning always helps with that.
Winning can be fun.
I would hope it was for the boys, but
yeah.
I mean, they don't have resting defeat face.
Question is, after this, who are they going to play, right? TMU, York?
I don't know. Again, like you said, York variety would be nice. I don't want to see TMU.
I think the biggest thing I just want a team that I don't know is going to beat me.
Yeah, exactly, and that's part of the reason I don't want to see TMU again.
Yep.
Because I feel like I could predict the outcome of that pretty handily.
Yeah, they might be able to too. Can't predict this one though. Condors
Either way.
And Douglas both coming off 0-3s. And now they're 1-1
against DSU there, the Esports Club.
Yes. Why? I'm sorry, DSU, but you've done this to yourself. What's going on with that E? Did it fall off? Did you need some glue? I'll get you some tape for now. What's it doing over there? It's so far away from the sports part.
He's on his own. It's its own man. The E.
Yeah, I just don't know what I'm looking at anymore. Are they playing video games or are they just like have a really, really good sports team, the elite sports team? Like, I'm not sure anymore.
This is the place to ask this. I don't actually know. What does the E stand for in esports?
Absolutely nothing. The word is esports.
Oh.
It obviously originated from the word electronic.
Oh.
Email.
Okay,
but
okay.
The word itself is just esports.
Yeah, it's just esport. Yeah, esports is its own thing now.
Yeah. Imagine spell it the way that it's spelled there is if you would spell the word sports S space P-O-R-T.
Yeah, esports.
Yeah. It just
We're not doing esports here.
It just wouldn't. It doesn't make sense. This is why you don't capitalize the second letter. This is why you don't hyphenate it.
Yes. So E is the capital letter.
It's the way. See how we have it up there?
The best way.
It's the only way. It's the only way to spell it. You can't say there's a best way to spell the word book.
Hey, correct is best in my mind. If you're not correct, then you're the worst.
Yeah.
And that's me. I'm the worst. I am wrong all the time.
All right, this is a character I have never seen. We have a wizard, a robot wizard in Overwatch.
And I'm intrigued.
He is just spitting damage.
And Maui from On is fighting him right now.
Oh, he's learned a couple moves here from Discord Man.
Discord Man?
Yeah, what's that character's name again? Look at the floating guy with the Discord balls.
Zendaya? No, not Zendaya. That's the actor.
Zendaya's in the game now?
I don't know Discord Man. I know Floating Ball Man was Zenyatta back in the day, but I don't think that's the Floating Ball Man you're talking about.
Sorry, Zenyatta?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's him.
Is there Zenyatta on either
No,
team?
I'm saying this guy looks like
like
Zenyatta's brother or something.
Like a Zenyatta cousin.
Yeah, look. He's got Discord balls that he's throwing around too. And he does the same moves. Yeah. 100% they're related. Nice.
They both look robot-esque. and, you know, able to get kills.
I'm looking up the lore right now.
We're going on a lore deep dive here on the Conestoga Esports stream. I'm sorry, audience members. You might be learning more than you want. I'm sorry if the audience...
They probably already know all this.
Yeah, I'm sorry to the audience members that are like diehard Overwatch fans.
Hey, we warned them.
I hope you are enjoying what you're seeing. Like, maybe you're seeing some high-level play that you wouldn't see anywhere else. Please enjoy that for what it is.
Let's see. I'm looking to it.
Let's see some Overwatch lore about the character.
Yeah, it's Ramatra.
Okay. So it has the same ending.
Brutal leader of Null Sector will stop at nothing to see his vision for the world realized.
Nothing.
Yeah, that's some fascist stuff right there.
The first flashpoint went to Conestoga there. That's what you like to see. Starting off hot. They just got to keep it going. If they're going to win, then let's win these next two. And let's get it. Let's get it. Let's end it. Let's take it to these guys.
Mantra and Zenyatta.
Aren't they related? Are they in a relationship? Are they in love? It's Overwatch. That's always a possibility.
It is very true. It is.
And there's a big kill for our very own Robot Plug. Maybe another. Oh, come on. Give me that other one, Plug.
Oh, I guess their species or race or whatever is called Omnic.
Okay.
And he met Zenyatta along his travels and passed along the ways and teachings of the Shambali to him. The two Omnics forming a brother-like bond over many years as they discussed the problems that their kind faced. Eventually, Ramatra left the Shambali to form Null Sector and rebel against the violence inflicted by humanity upon the Omnic race. Despite not speaking to Zenyatta since he founded Null Sector, Ramatra apparently still thinks highly of him, considering him to be his most trusted friend.
How sweet. So, there's a little lore for you guys at home from your very own Leaf X.
Lore with Leaf.
Lore with Leaf.
All right, give me an update on the game.
Conestoga's been playing well. They captured the point, won their team fight, and Kla especially has been just on one. And if you look at the percentage marker at the top there, 20% away.
Why was he not using this before?
It's a great question. I'm shocked this is our first time seeing this.
Probably better for a map like this where it's funneled in corridors.
Yeah, more projectile based
yeah,
offense.
you just have projectile spam.
Yep. It adds up.
Higher chance to hit something. You just aim towards that doorway over there where you know they got to walk through.
That's the Soldier TF2 way of playing. And here we go. They just need to win this Flashpoint. Conestoga has taken Flashpoint as the game mode. So we'll see if they're able to do it. Of course, they are going to be the first team to get to it. They've been running fast. That death ball strategy, it looks like they're running something at least close to it.
Yeah, well, yeah, they are death bomb through. A little more open point though as the last point here, so it might be a little bit harder for a lot of damage here, but he's certainly going to try.
See if that'll be problematic. Blood going down as well as Foxy. FNAF.
Bye.
And the rest of Conestoga.
Nice kicks.
If you're not punching, or if you're not shooting,
do you punch with your feet?
That's yeah, that's what I immediately went back on. If you're not punching, you're kicking. If you're not jumping, you're shooting. Always doing something.
Sure. Hey, do not tell them that it's one or the other with jumping. They can jump and do all of those. That's a great point. And they will.
Gets one with it.
Yeah, this is an all-in push right now from them.
They want to win. And I don't blame them. They have a chance to get out of this one and
working. You got to hit the last one though.
There it is.
Barely though. You hit like 1 health.
I didn't see that.
Yeah, no, he's genuinely. I think he was at 1 health.
Hopefully there's a replay of that because that would be.
It was under. It had to be under 5. Yeah, they for once give them a lead there.
Yeah, they got to the point first, but then lost that original team fight. Coming back there and winning that one must be huge for their confidence right now. But
he's got shields too. What the heck? Hot damn. Hot damn.
Another team fight loss, but hey, they're at 62% on their point right now. So they lost it, but they got some great percentages.
We didn't get the lead back though.
We did. Well, we had the lead, and they've now won it back, and we've got to win this next team fight, or else that's game. This is going to be very important that they get these kills on the board here, and they're sending everything at it. This is the action we've been waiting to see. In overtime, got to keep teasing that point.
Don't give it up. Don't be this close and give it up.
Testing it. So if they win this one, then we're seeing you in our next game mode. They gotta convert here. Big punch.
Yeah, high noon. Oh, I didn't hit anything. Gotta utilize those ults.
Trying his heart out to stay on the point. Twist the cry. With that Genji. Capturing it. All right.
Okay.
Look at that.
They got to win the next one, though. We lost a couple players in that, so the time to get back will be a little bit, but we pulled out the Hamtaro, so this is good.
It's hamster mode.
Yeah, line them up, roll them out. It's time to roll. Autobots, roll out.
We're about to reach our own overtime here, 99-99.
Come on, Hamtaro, you got to hit them. 99-99, this is actually really close. Oh no, hamster down. Goodbye tank, but
the red team, Douglas came in with a fury.
That's tough because that play is it's an all-in on don't let them touch the point to win it. And you don't have any staying power afterwards, which is why they lost it.
Yeah. You wonder, should they just stick with what was working?
Well, the thing is they might not have been able to get back. No, they would have been able to. I think they would have been there just fine. It was definitely a panic. We need to get on point, kind of.
Definitely seemed to be that way.
Situation.
They're going to have to win this one, though, to get it out now. And, I mean, you definitely, I don't want to see it go 2-2 here. That's not a position that would be very favorable to us.
No, because it hurts the mental, too, when you have it right on the edge of victory. And you lose it, and it gives match points to your opponents in the series.
These team fights just not going to the Condors. Losing this point, and the team that won the point originally is usually the one that wins the point in the end. Having that early control is just so important.
Problem is they have such a long way to get the point. I don't know how this one works, but I'm wondering if they have a further spawn now.
There's no mini-map, I can tell you. I'd be fully going off feels and vibes here.
Seems to be a trend with AB games, eh?
Where you get
this is quality of life features.
Apparently it's part of the game. It's a point.
We're not in the game, we're spectators.
But we don't have our own fancy custom mini-maps, and it's not like Blizzard is going to give one to us. That's extra work for them to do.
That's why I said it's an AB. It's an AB thing, Activision Blizzard. COD as well.
I see. You think they had put in the extra work to do that for us? For all of us casters around the world? Not even for collegiate, just for casters in general, for tournaments and whatnot. It would be a nice quality of life, as you're talking about. I'm picking up what you're putting down.
Thank you. Dropped it. Okay. Win the next team fight, and you're good.
That's all we need. I do like them stopping them before they get to 99 this time.
Yeah.
That's going to be very convenient.
It definitely doesn't give you the best chance.
Win this fight. Missed the cry. That Reaper.
Okay, hit the shot, so.
They're in the lead now.
Nope, this is good. I was just saying.
10 more percent.
Keep that overtime from hitting, though. They're about to steal point. Yeah, they got backdoored.
Got backdoored hard there. But maybe that one person will not be enough to be a difference maker. Holding off the rest of the team could be more important.
They all... Oh, they held that for a pretty good hold. That Reaper, man.
No dives. There it was. There it is.
Oh, nice shots. Hey. That was actually really clutch from Weeb.
But diving on the end just keeps you saying that. And there it is, the high noon to end the game.
Yeah.
One away is Conestoga.
No, that was good. That honestly, that was all Weeb. You don't get that kill at those 3 bang, bang, bang. There's a kill, and then immediately pull off that high noon just to make sure if anyone's trying to sneak on again. It's good.
It's not player of the game though. The play of the game.
Let's go counter swap mirror for this fun for everyone. is what
I am gonna tell
Nog
you right
friend
now.
just said.
Cowboy play at the end there by Weeb was much better. That was the play of the game in my heart, at least. One away, Leaf. One away, and we will see you in the winners bracket. Of course, on the bracket, I'm pretty sure it said that was be on Thursday.
For no, we still have another one after this. Not today.
Not today.
No, but I'm saying we're not in the winners bracket or anything though.
No. I'm saying if we win this next game, mode, we will see you Thursday to face off against the loser of Toronto Metropolitan.
Oh, you said winners bracket.
If we win this one.
Will not be in the winners bracket.
We will face off against whoever wins in the winners bracket between Toronto Metropolitan and New York. Whoever loses that faces off. Yes. We face whoever loses in Toronto Metropolitan.
Which means they're not in the winners bracket.
Well, the finals, we'd get back into the winners.
There's just a bunch of losers playing on Thursday.
The loser finals, I guess you would call them.
It's GSL. Yeah, well, it's I guess a little different with GSL. So, but we're gonna go to a quick break here. Just stretch your legs. Hopefully, the Condors on the other side can get you a little bit of a dub there. 3-1 over Douglas. We'll see you then.
Conestoga College is setting the stage for a new era in gaming. In 2025, we're opening a state-of-the-art esports venue, a premier facility for high-performing gamers in Canada.
In this 10,000 square foot facility, we're putting you in the center of the action. The facility will have 50 top-tier PC stations, 5 console stations, immersive VR stations, a team operations room, a full production suite, and a premier competition stage.
Esports is a rapidly evolving industry with global viewership of 532 million in 2022. This initiative goes beyond esports. It's also a platform for forging bonds, making memories, and creating connections.
Since 2020, Condors Esports continues to evolve, providing industry-leading facilities and experiences to the esports community.
Conestoga's esports venue expresses a sustainable and intentional future to compete, play, and work, all powered by gaming.
Canadian Nationals is what we're doing here at Conestoga College with our Overwatch Academy squad. And I am Leaf X alongside Cove.
It's been some good games. I mean, we're winning now, and that's what I've been waiting to see.
Yeah.
That last one was terrific.
Match point, baby.
Those team fights, they were taken. And I was waiting for that to happen, and it happened, and they're putting it on display. I love it.
The thing is, I feel like the squad right here beside us
yes.
are very capable of just winning this right now, and there's been a few moments of just, I guess, inconsistency. We've seen some beauts of a shot landed here and there, right? Tracking on point, and then it fall apart. So if that consistency comes in, Conestoga honestly has this locked in as a 3-0 in on any other day. So they can take this. Sure, Douglas is fighting back. They've won a couple team fights. You clean up a couple of those shots, make sure you're focusing the same opponent, you win this. The Condors have overall the ability to win this, and they're at match point, so they have the opportunity to end this now.
Yeah, they have the ability. It just comes with confidence. They need to trust that they can hit their shots. They need to trust that they can win these team fights, and they need to trust each other. That's going to be the biggest thing, and that comes with confidence. Confidence in yourself, confidence in your teammates. And that's what we're going to have to see on display. Of course, with these DPS characters, we've been seeing Plug go off a lot with the tank. I want to see some more, like what you said with Weeb, who went off in that last game. I want to see more of that.
I can't complain too much. I mean, when I play too, I'll have moments of just pure peak, right? Like I'm submitting clips all day long. But then that lasts for like 3 minutes, and then all of a sudden, I can't hit anything for the rest of the game. So I can't talk too much.
So yeah, we'll have to see if they can hit those shots here in this one. It looks like it's going to be Control, I'm pretty sure it was called, and that's going to be pushing that big old rope back and forth.
We're going to Disneyland's newest theme park. Wonderful. I've always wanted to go here. A little medieval, futuristic medieval land. This is where I would expect a space wizard like we saw in that last round to live.
I'm picking up. I see what you mean.
I actually want to check because I will have to give credit to the art directors. The fact that I could guess that Zenyatta and that other guy were brothers, or at least considered brothers, was good character design. Let me see this name. This map's called what? It started with a P. I missed it.
Ooh, that. I'm sure it wouldn't be too hard to find, but that's one of those things where it's like, I give Riot a lot of credit for having very good character design and making it super intriguing for both Valorant and League, and it's something, Blizzard, if you're able to nail this, then they did a very good job with their art design. I mean, one of those nice things about playing video games in 2024 is they usually look pretty beautiful. So we'll see if Conestoga here. I want to see him win this opening gunfight. I got confidence in the boys. I hope that they have confidence back.
Oh, there is a map for the... no, this is Paraiso. Okay. There is actually Shambali. Oh, no, this is Runasapi. Okay. There is a Shambali thing, which is where those guys would come from. Push it!
So Conestoga, they got the first pushes off, but not the strongest pushes so far, as it is in Douglas College's possession as we speak.
The question I gotta ask is, who left that barrier in the street that it needs pushing in the first place?
Who are the rival construction companies that are being hired to push these? They're really competing with each other for their services, I see.
Plus popping again.
That's what you like to see. Yeah, they're getting that thing moving. But I want it back in Conestoga's possession. That's going to be huge for the Condors here, you know? The early goings in this one, lots of time to get back into this one. Pla advancing over to it. And that was Foxy FNAF as well with him.
8 minutes to get this bot moving.
Just got to get it further than 34.05 meters.
And not let it go back to your side.
Of course, but if those 8 minutes tick down and there's not even a point captured, we'll get some further here, but right back in the Douglas College possession.
Oh, watch. If you keep hitting nothing like that, you're going to get play a game again.
That was an interesting one. Not something I was expecting to see for the play of the game there, as Conestoga's had a bunch of good plays happen.
Yeah, well, not enough because they are now 53 meters behind.
It's putting yourself in a pretty big hole to climb out of, but of course with 7 minutes left, anything's possible. Mr. Crag going in for some damage, but also looks like some trouble.
Yeah, I mean, that's a Reaper. Sometimes you want to get in there deep. Get the Reap in deep.
Pulling up this character again.
Yeah, he's
more of
just
open map.
Absorbing damage.
Did we have 2 kills?
Yeah, I was giving again, he was just absorbing damage to allow Adopted Weep to kind of get in there and wreck it up. That's what's good about this character. It seems just a good enough DPS to hold it off and just kind of sit in the way of all the damage coming back. Which is, I guess, what most tanks are built to do.
But it's can you handle that pressure? And well, I was able to.
This is good. We actually haven't gotten the healer's perspective for a bit, so we're getting to see Foxy on the Ana right now.
Yeah, unable to stay on it.
That's fine. We got it.
We're back, watching it. I'm waiting for that next team fight to go down.
Which is going to be right now. We have ult. 3%. Reaper's almost there, so if it gets hairy, it might be a good time to use it. I wouldn't use it immediately though.
Gotta watch out as Ana for those flankers, but they look to be in a good position there. His kills flying off the board, a team ace.
Yep, that's good.
Team
that's
wipe.
what I said. Didn't even have to throw out the ult either. That's ideal. Very ideal.
They're now set up for that next team fight.
They got a long way to go.
Yeah,
you got guys. They're trying to help it. Keep helping. Hit it harder. Kick it. Kick it.
60 more meters.
This little kick's so great. This is where they lost the fight before, though, so they're gonna be real careful. Big open area.
Yeah, this danger spot. I don't know whether or not it's skill. I don't know whether or not it's team composition, but this area in particular.
They got Disruptor. This would be a good time to ult it out. Oh, the opponent Reaper thought the same thing. Yeah, we're gonna lose that Reaper. All that hurts. Just down to Foxy. Yeah, Ana's not winning this battle.
Now Robot going right back over. That distance found for Conestoga has been lost. It's going to be on them to get right back into that. They do have ultimate there for, what's that, Torbjorn, it looks like.
Torbjorn. Yeah, put those turrets out. And that helps actually. If you can get a turret out behind, get a little bit of extra poke, up where we see, again, one of the Douglas players chilling out up there. You get some damage looking down on the other side once you're pushing their side, you're good.
There it is. The Reap got in deep, got 1 kill out of it.
It's not what you're looking for from that, though. That's really supposed to be a room clear, and if it doesn't hit, I think I generally look at 1 kill as, unless it's a clutch kill that like wins you the game. I generally look at 1 kill from a Reaper as not really successful.
I'm not going in favor of Conestoga there. But they stayed on the robot, kept it advancing.
Yep.
Looks like they got out of 1 problem area for them, but it's going to be up to this next bend and how they handle it. And I like the position they're putting themselves in right now.
Torbjorn helping them get a little bit of distance here. But they're going to reach that curve again. And again, they've got to hopefully finally win this team fight that's just not gone well for them. That's a good start, though. Get the Reaper out of there.
I'm enjoying what I'm seeing. Play with 2, Mr. Cray with 1, play with a triple. There, oh, look
Pop
at
off
Plug.
kick. Pop off.
Look at the meters ticking up for that robot.
Yep, that's going to get them past that imaginary line here that Douglas had. That's just over 40 centimeters across the point. Finally,
Just barely.
Yeah.
So now they all they have to do at the end of the day now is hold on for 2 minutes.
Yep. Yeah, realistically, that's their goal.
They don't. Yeah. Play good defense at the end of the day. If you could push it further, cherry on the cake. Well, minute 30, a minute 45, I should say. That's not a lot of time.
What do we got going on alt-wise, though? We're close to Reaper. What do they got? They got their Reapers. We got to just honestly, stay a little bit more spread on this. You got to know that Reaper ult's going to drop soon.
You cannot be in that building. If you're in that building with that Reaper ult, that's going to be the situation. The blood.
There it is. There it is. That's huge. Wasted Reaper ult there. Flush shutting it down.
Not a single kill and then died afterwards.
Yeah. No, that was huge. That was huge.
And look at who is escorting the robot. It's Condors. Condors on top right now. 60 seconds is about to be on the clock.
Still enough time for the push for the opponents, but
absolutely is. They're gonna have to stay locked in right now.
Yeah, we might be able to get this a little bit further even though. I think once we get down to that 40-second mark, we're pretty much there. We're locked in at that point.
And they're playing with confidence. It's exactly what I was wanting, and it's what I'm seeing, and I'm really enjoying this from the Condors. This is the performance, Leaf. This is the performance. This is great.
No, this is honestly. Yeah, I think this is it. We got the Reaper ult as well.
It's
that's
resolve.
GG. That's GG.
Huge resolve. They came back.
I thought they were going to lose that. I'm not going to lie.
Yeah.
It wasn't looking too good at the beginning. Well, I don't know what happened, but they got out that Looney Tunes special juice and threw that back.
That was a collar tightening start to this game.
Yeah, wow.
Yeah, going down 89 meters pretty much right at the start, but they might even cap this thing.
They almost got it right to the end too, yeah.
Overtime for
yeah, no, there's just no way they're getting it.
It's a little bit of a long way, but it is right at their spawn, so they could keep diving this thing and keep overtime constantly.
No, it's true, and that's the way it's built is for that kind of comeback mechanic situation, but it just wasn't happening. It just was not happening. The Condors lock it in, celebrate away. Your run-through bracket is not done yet. You still potentially have a very hard matchup to come after this, but at least you stay alive in the Canadian Nationals.
It's, again, what I was telling you, what I was waiting for, that performance from the Overwatch Academy team that I knew they had in them. They brought it out.
I said it right before. They land their shots are good, and they landed their shots.
And it looked like it. Again, like you were saying, I'm not sure what it was at the start that needed to improve for the guys, but it happened.
Probably a bit of confidence. I mean, Pla leading the charge helped a lot. I mean, once Pla dove deep, Pla, especially on that curve, Pla was holding back quite a bit, and it didn't give the DPS any real opportunity to get up there and help. Once Pla dove deep, you had that chance for DPS to move up behind him, and it gets up close. You got a much better sight on that open area. I think that, in my opinion, from a non-analyst perspective, is probably why that ended up working out.
And as someone who was watching the game, just like y'all at home or wherever you're watching this, Weeb was terrific. Adopted Weeb. Yep. That was quite a great performance. Seeing some of the shots, especially on Cowboy Man, game-changing. Like, of course, you have Pla, you're consistent rock there, but when you're able to have a DPS come in and make plays that Adopted Weeb was able to make, it was good to see. It's a feel-good moment for Conestoga.
Right.
There.
So, yeah, as you said, I believe they'll be playing again then on Thursday, is what you said.
I would actually. It would be neat to see the bracket here one more time.
That's true. I don't know if it's.
But I think it's at Thursday, and we're facing the loser of TMU versus York.
Yes, we'll be playing the loser of them. Yeah,
to be sure. It's a loser as we're going through our loser bracket.
Which they I guess have not played it, or they are still playing it. Which the problem is, if it's still going on, I think we lose.
Yeah, it is still going on, apparently.
The good thing is we're not going to stream it, so if we do lose it, you guys don't have to watch it.
You'll just have to follow along to the Condors social medias is where we post most of the results for all of our teams.
That is very true. But in terms of for today, that's it. That's done. Tomorrow, I believe we come back. If I saw the schedule right again, then we're coming back at 8:30. I am correct. Call of Duty is going to be tomorrow. We've been getting a lot of Call of Duty, and I can't say, to be honest, that I can complain because it's been a blast watching both varsity and our academy squads across the board. It's been super fun. So definitely tune in tomorrow, 8:30 p.m. Eastern time. I'm assuming most people watching the stream are Eastern time, but if not, just wanted to make sure. Thanks for hanging out with me. Thanks for chilling. Just a chill little watch party here of our ACAD stream.
And they gave us a W.
We got the W.
Hey, that's what I want.
That's all we've shown so far. W's across the board yesterday. Rocket League, Val, both W's, and today Overwatch ACAD's team, another W. So let's hope we can have the Call of Duty teams continue that tomorrow. Hopefully you guys can join us. Thank you so much for joining. We'll see you then.
Condors Esports is innovating intercollegiate gaming in Ontario and beyond. We've built a community where you can compete, play, and work in a dynamic program accessible from all campuses.
Condors Esports is more than just gaming. Here, you'll find empowerment and inspiration in state-of-the-art facilities equipped with the latest technologies and unwavering support.
We are varsity athletes, turning victories into championships as high-performing gamers.
We are relentless, constantly pushing our limits and pursuing excellence through every match.
We are Condors. Gaming connects us on campus or online, all through best-in-class equipment.
We're building a foundation of experience, powered by our passion, and developing skills that drive personal and professional success.
We are eager students, transforming our dreams into careers in dynamic and emerging industries.
Condors Esports goes beyond gaming, fostering enduring friendships, unforgettable experiences, and meaningful connections.
This is your chance to transform your passion for video games, esports, and technology into something impactful. Learn how Conestoga is introducing Condors Esports to your campus and connect with fellow Condors striving to soar.
We are Condors.